Hello everyone, welcome back to BPO Interview Tutorials, and today we will learn to create productivity report in operations. So before moving to the video, I would request everyone to please share, subscribe the channel, also click on bell icon so that you will get notification on all the upcoming videos. Also check out our playlist, you will find videos related to Six Sigma certification, trainers, team leader, operation associates, KPIs, quality analyst, MS Excel dashboards, Google Data Studio. Approximately 137 plus videos are there. They will guide you, the videos will guide you in cracking the interviews smoothly and easily. So let's start today's concept, that is on how to create a productivity report. Let's go and understand the basic behind it. First thing, whenever you work with an operation team, consider you are working as an SME or a team leader, you would have a data like this. For an example, there will be a dates. I took just 2 weeks of data, okay, 1st April to 14th April approximately, yeah, and you have some agents name and these are their employee IDs and they are reporting to two team leaders. I just added data for two team leaders and their daily targets, like suppose if they are working with calling process, their targets will be 30, 40, 50. If they are working with email process or chat process or whatever process it is, okay, the targets will be decided in such a way. Okay, then number of volumes they have processed, which means number of calls they took for that particular day. They may take less, they may take more. On the basis of their that the production numbers will get decided. The formula is very easy, just number of process volume divided by the target, you will get the answers. And there is an utilization as well, like how much time they have spent on the system. So these are the things they have done. Let me add one more column, like for an example, um, let me add a column like uh, submitted or completed. Let me add completed, and let me add one more column, that is as routed or routed video calls or maybe chat, whatever it is. Okay, let me add route completed as an count as yes, or else let me do it like completed which means 1, not completed which means 0. Okay, routed which means 1, not routed which means 0. Let me consider it in this way so that the calculation will remain very easy. Let me randomly add a few numbers here. Okay, randomly I'm adding here randomly. So just an example for you guys, you can add as per your convenient, that's completely fine. Few I'm changing at 0. Okay, the things which I'm changing as 0, which will be considered as maybe routed or like routed to some other senior level employees or maybe to their other department. If they have done this, so it will move to routed. Let me add a filter here. Okay, let me add a filter here. Sorry, let me add a filter here. Okay, I may use a shortcut also, but just to make things easy, I am just adding a filter. Okay, now let me go in this way. If these are 0, which means these are routed cases, correct? And 1 which means completed, 1 which means completed cases, which means those were not routed. Example, I'm giving an example guys, so don't get worried. You can go with your own convenient of the data, like you can go with on the basis of your own understanding, like how your company is working, what kind of data you are looking for. This is just an example I'm giving out. You can prepare the dashboard as per your cuts you required. Suppose you required agent level, you required routed level, short calls, long call, if you have a call durations also, whatever data you have, you just need to paste it here in the raw data and you can create a dashboard with the help of it. I hope this is just an example so you can easily understand. Now let me move to the dashboard. Okay, I want to prepare this. Let me delete everything. Okay, let me delete, or maybe let me delete this sheet itself. Okay, this is done. Let me delete the pivot table also. Okay, this is done. Okay, now this is our raw data. Let me create a sheet with the name of dashboard. Okay, this is also done. Now let me go to view and let me remove this grid lines, which means all the lines will get removed from here. Okay, all the lines will get removed. Yes, this is done. Let me add let me merge few cells here so that I can give a title to my dashboard. Okay, just select few rows, go to home, click on merge center, enter here product productivity dashboard. I hope this is easy to understand. There is no rocket science behind it. I am just doing some designing towards my dashboard so that it will look good. Let me increase the size. Okay, this is also done. Now this seems look good. Okay, so it's just a simple dashboard I'm creating. You can create in your way, which is very easy to do. Let me add one more shade here, like team lead wise data. Let me add one more cut, employee wise data. Okay, same I will do. I'll go to view and I will delete the grid lines. Let me remove the employee data and remove the grid lines. If you want to remove header, you can remove it. Okay, so like your dashboard will look more good. Yes, now it's looking like a dashboard. Now let's start our process. So let me take a pivot table here. Now I want to give you one more understanding. This week startings. So few of the company will take Monday as a week starting, few will take Sunday as a week starting. It's up to you what your company follows. I have chosen Monday as in my week starting. So week starting 1st April falls under Monday. So from this data to till 7th, then week starting 8th April fall under the second week. Okay, this is done. Let me take a copy all, go to insert, pivot table, and okay. So there is a new sheet created. Let me give a name as pivot table. So this is done. Now let me add some few cuts here. So I want to add first I want team leader wise data. So let me add TL in the row, and let me add their utilization, okay, their productivity numbers and their volume process count. Let me add the three things. You can see here these are not showing properly, which means it's showing under sum. Can you see here in the left hand side, sorry, right hand side, it's showing as sum. So go to value fill setting, take it as an average. Now let me go with sorry for process volume, we will not take it as an average, we will take it as a sum only because it's a volume process count. And let me move for the production, we will change it to average. And let me move to utilization also, let me change it to average. Let me rename also, it's showing really odd. Okay, this is done. Let me rechange the name of this field as well, production, and okay, this is done. So it's not taking, let me production percentage, let me add some different name. Okay, I'm just giving border and just setting up it. Let's give me the percentage here. So if you go to the home field, you will find a percentage column also. Yes, this is done. So James is a team leader. Let me rename it TL. Okay, TL. Now James team have processed in 2 weeks. They have processed 26487 volumes. Their production number is at 100 and utilization number is at 100%. And Mary, they have processed this number of volumes with their production and utilized number as this. Okay, this cut is done. Let me copy this, go to my dashboard, let me paste it at some place. Sorry, Control V, you know that. So let me paste it. Sorry, it's not copied. Control C. Okay, this is done. Let me give some space. Okay, this is also done. Now I need to add a slicer so that my dashboard looks good here. How I will do is go to this particular table once again. Okay, if you go to pivot table analyze, you will find an option of insert slicer. I want weekend here. Let me choose weekend. Okay, this is done. Let me resize it. Now this cut is also done. Let me give some color. Okay, this cut is also done. Now you can see a magic. If I select on week starting 1st April, I will get only week starting 1st April data. If I select week starting 8th April, I will get only week starting 8th April data. I hope this information is clear and cut for you all. So team leader wise data is ready, and I have added one more like a slicer. Just you need to go to the slicer option, selecting the pivot table. If you go to pivot analyze, you can add more slicers here. The only activity we have to do is, if we have to just link all the pivot table, just I have done report connection. If I do this, yes, this will work now very nicely. Now let me add one more slicer, that is on date. Let me again choose this data. Let me go to pivot table analysis and I will choose date here. Okay, this is done. Now you can see the date is showing really weird, so I will just increase the size and I will just drag it to this part and will level out all the sizes whatever we required. Here is now date is showing not at all good. If you see up on the slicer, it's showing a column like 1. If you make it to 4, yes, now this is looking good. And let me add a color also. Again I'll go to right click, report connection, let me choose the pivot table. Now this is done. Now I can see date wise data as well. If I want to show data, if you see 4th April, he directly choose the data is 1st April, week starting 1st April. If you choose 8th, it will if you choose 11th, it will directly choose the data of 8th April. You can see here this is working. If you choose 2nd April, yes, this is also working. So this cut is also done. Let me add a graph and show you how the graph data will look like. I'll again go to the pivot table. You can see here there is one pivot table I have added, and let me do some changes. Let me remove the production numbers. I can see this is impacting here. No, it's not impacting. Let me remove the production numbers, and I have only two cuts, that is production and utilization. I'll go to insert, I'll go to recommended chart. Okay, that's it. I will just let me take something. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, this is done, and let me do few more setting, that is plus button, data labels. Let me add the data labels, and let me remove the grid lines. I don't require a grid lines here. And this chart is also looking not at all good. Let me take the another chart, a normal chart. Yeah, this is done. And okay, what else I have to remove? I can remove legends if required, or else I can do one thing, I'll bring it to the bottom. So this is also done. Access not required, yes, this is also done. Now let me paste this particular graph to the dashboard. Okay, it's done. Let me close this and see how this will look. Let me reduce few of the size. Okay, this is done. Yeah, now this is done. Let me see if this is working. Yes, this is working. You can see the data is getting changed, and if you want to see it either this is connected or not, yes, it's connected because we are using same pivot table every else. Let me find if I can add any more cuts. Okay, let me try some graphs. If I do, let me try some more graph. Okay, I tried to add this, but this is not working because the data is moving out of it. So let me ignore this. Okay, let me ignore this, and let's try one more cut, recommended chart, and we will see, we will add number of volume process count with the utilization number. Okay, let me take this, and we will see if we can add a combo chart here. If we can add a combo chart here, an example, the utilization should go in a line, and productivity should go, or else productivity should go in a line, and utilization should go in a bar graph. Okay, let me see how this is looking. Data label, yes, the utilization is showing 100% and 99% with the volume process count. Okay, this is somewhere looking good. Let me do few more changes, like remove the grid lines, remove this, axis is needed. Okay, let me click on this and do it minimum 0, maximum 1. Oh sorry, I have added wrong. Okay, go again, showing 100%. So let me add unit 0 and 1 so that it look better. Okay, that's completely fine. So we just require the data to see how this will look like. Okay, access is much needed, but we can remove the grid lines here. And let me do undo first. Yeah, this is looking good. Let me paste it, remove the legends also. Let me paste it to the dashboard part. Okay, this is done. Now let's see that this is working. No, this is not connected, so it will not work. So let me add report connection. No, it's working, it's already connected. Yes, this is already connected. So this is looking really good. Your dashboard is looking really good. And in the dashboard, this is your main dashboard, and team leader wise data cuts are ready. So this is not required. We will just add one more data cut, that is employee wise data. So if I add this, yes, our dashboard is cleared. So let me paste everything in the employee wise. Okay, this is done. I just pasted everything, whatever we have here, I pasted it here. If I see, if I selected, okay, James, you can see here James data is visible. Mary data, or else we can do one more thing. Let me add fresh pivot tables so that it will work smoothly. Done. Let me remove everything and add the fresh pivot tables so that data will move smoothly. Okay, this is also done, and this is also cleared. Okay, so this is now employees table. Let me add one pivot table which will show employees data. Right click, show field, remove TL name, add agent name. Okay, done. Let me choose this data, go to dashboard, go to employees dashboard and paste it here. Remove this as employee data. Okay, this is done. Employees data is ready. Okay, employees data is ready. Now let me add some pivot tables so that, let me add some slicers so that it will look good. Going to the same table, I'll go to, sorry, going to the same table, I will go to pivot analyst, then I'll insert a slicer. I want team leader wise data here because this is my first cut. This will be my first cut. I will add team leader name and let me resize it. Let me add the report connections. Everything is connected. Okay, let me try. Okay, this is the James team data. You can see here. Now this is marriage team data. And let me see dashboard. Yes, here also it's getting changed, which means yes, the table is working perfectly for all the data. Wherever you go, it will get changed. Yes, perfect. So this is done. We required one cut as James team data. Now let me add one more cut the same pivot table. Let me add one more, that is production number, because we did not added that, because that is also much needed. Oh, okay. In this I need to choose production numbers as well. Yeah, this is done. You can see here production numbers are added. Now you just can rechange the names of this particular things, so that you can easily get the different cuts of this data. Let me add one more slicer, that will be a weekend, correct? Okay, I may require a weekend slicer here, because if I want to see like on a weekly basis how the employee is performing, I can check it. Okay, let me add in one column only and resize a bit and change the color. Okay, this is also done. Check the report connection. This is mandatory to be checked. All the connections should be connected. Yes, this is done. Let me see week wise data. Yes, this is working. If I selected 8 April here, yes, here also it's selected as an 8th April here. So this cut is also done. Let me add one more cut. Go to the dashboard, sorry, go to the pivot table, and let me choose the same data and paste it here, and I will remove the process volume count. Okay, this is done. Now admin wise production and utilization number I have, rename it to employee name. Let me add one graph, pivot table, sorry, insert. Let me check how the graph will look like. Okay, it's looking really weird because we have multiple employees data in place. That is only the reason. So we can ignore this because this will not get suitable here. Let me add one more slicer if I want to see individual employee wise data. Let me add one more slicer, that is individual employee wise data. Okay, again the data is really big, so let me increase the size. Okay, this is done. Okay, this is done. Let me increase the columns. It should comes with 4 names. Color coding green. This is also done. Okay, I need Avinash data. Yes, this is the, sorry, Aman's data. He processed 700 volumes week starting 8th April. I want to choose both the weeks. Yes, in the both the weeks. If I see here, yes, this got updated here as well, or else maybe I need to see if this connection is there. No, it's not connected. That is the reason. Let me connect all the, okay, let me connect all the tables so that everywhere the data will work. Okay, let me check either if it's showing here as disconnected. No, it's not. So if I have chosen Aman here, let me check here how this data. Yes, it's looking, the data is only for Aman, 1047. Yes, 1407. Yes, the data is working really good. So are you able to understand, with the help of this productivity dashboard we can get our individual employee data very smoothly. I'm trying to explain you this. So here also it's up to you guys, if you want to add any graph or anything suitable to you, like different cuts what you required, you can do it. Suppose your raw data have multiple columns, like you have example, like you have AHT here, you have routed numbers here, you just add everything here. The only thing you have to do is you have to go to the pivot table and just you have to do refresh. You have to just do refresh. If you do this, yes, it will work very easily. It will work very easily. So you have to just do that particular activity. Post done with that, what you have to do is hide this, hide your raw data also, lock it, let the employees see this dashboard and employees data. That's it, so that they can see their individual score very easily, and you can gauge them on a regular basis. You can keep a governance on a regular basis, like what numbers they are achieving on a daily basis and where they need to keep focus. If you find any issues in learning this particular dashboard, please let me know. I will help you out, and please share your feedbacks in the comment section so that we will work on it. And if you require more information on the dashboard, please share your feedbacks. Thanks a lot, guys.